Dental floss. Sounds like it's only for oral care, right? Most of us think it only has one job, which is to clean between our teeth. But you'll be surprised to know that, with a little creativity, dental floss can become a multi-purpose tool, helping to solve countless situations in everyday life. In today's video, I'll share with you 6 extremely simple but useful tips for dental floss. After watching, I guarantee you'll never look at dental floss the same way again. Let's get started. Phones are our inseparable companions, but did you know that one of the reasons why your phone charges slowly or intermittently is because of dirt stuck in the charging port and speaker slots? So, how do you clean it without damaging the components? This is where dental floss comes in handy. First, I take a piece of dental floss. I wrap some soft paper or clean cotton around the pointed end to increase safety and cleaning ability. Then, gently insert the pointed end into the charging port slot. Rotate it a few times to let the paper grab the dirt. You can also clean the small round holes next to the charging port, such as the speaker or microphone, in the same way. After just a few wipes, you will see that the paper tip is covered with quite a lot of dirt, something you never thought existed in your phone before. By cleaning it regularly, the charging port will have better contact with the cable, helping the charging process to be more stable and faster. Note, do not use sharp objects such as needles or hard toothpicks, as they may damage the charging port. Dental floss is a safe and extremely effective choice. Have you ever read a good book, but when it's time to stop, you can't find the bookmark? Or you use a piece of paper, but after a few days it falls off or gets wrinkled? Or you can fold a corner of a clean book to mark it, but doing so will be quite unsightly. Don't worry, dental floss is a super quick and neat solution for you. Just put it between 2 pages and leave the tip of the floss sticking out a little for easy identification. You will immediately have a convenient bookmark that won't fall off, and it's thin, so it won't make the book bulge like when using a paperclip or other object. The good thing is that dental floss is durable and slightly rough, so even if you mark it many times, it will still stay intact without tearing like regular paper. In particular, this tip is extremely useful when you read outside, travel or work, because dental floss is compact and can be put in your pocket and taken anywhere. Tip: you can use colored dental floss, if available, to make the book look more lively, or even use multiple colors to highlight important items in the study book. Have you ever been frustrated when it's hard to find the end of a tape? I'll use the pointed part of the dental floss to pry up the end of the tape. And you'll be able to get the tape out easily. Next, have you had trouble cutting the tape, needing to cut the tape but can't find scissors or a knife? Normally, if you tear it by hand, the tape will be jagged, stick to your hand and take time to remove. But with dental floss, this problem is solved in seconds. The method is very simple. Take a piece of dental floss, stretch the tape, place the pointed part where you want to cut. Then, poke until the tape comes off. You'll see the tape is cut neatly. The tape line is clear, not jagged like when you tear it by hand. The great thing is that the dental floss is thin but very strong. When finished using, we always fix the floss to the end of the tape. This tip is extremely useful when you need to cut tape in gift wrapping, packaging, or crafting situations, but don't want to waste time looking for tools. Surely you have encountered this situation, tying a plastic bag too tight and then wanting to open it, but unable to untie it by hand. The more you try to pull, the tighter the knot becomes, sometimes even tearing the bag, or having to use scissors to cut it. Don't worry, with just a small piece of dental floss, you can handle this knot extremely quickly without damaging the bag. How to do it? You put the pointed part of the dental floss inside the knot of the bag. Then, slowly pull the bag handle to stretch. Just do it a few times. You will see the knot loosen immediately, and you can easily remove the bag without tearing or deforming the bag. Why is this tip good? No need to use a knife or scissors, avoiding danger or puncturing the bag. Save time and can be applied immediately when you go to the market, cook, or preserve food. This is definitely a tip that those who often use nylon bags in the kitchen or pack things will love. Surely you have encountered this situation. A plastic zip tie is tight. You want to remove it, but there is no way, except to cut it with scissors or a knife. This is both inconvenient and wasteful if you want to reuse the zip tie. But don't worry, dental floss is the savior in this case. The method is very simple. Insert the pointed end into the small slot of the zip tie. This is where the lock holds the string. After fixing the pointed end, we pull the longer part of the zip tie out. After just a few seconds, the zip tie will be removed intact. You can reuse it without damaging the string or having to cut it. Why is this tip convenient? Helps you remove the zip tie without a cutting tool. Very useful when packing things, fixing electrical wires, or tying up household items. Easy to do, does not cause damage to surrounding objects. This is a great tip for those who like to be neat and economical, because the drawstring can be reused many times after being removed. Do you like to eat grapes but are afraid to peel them because they often crush the flesh inside? Or when you want to prepare a beautiful dessert but need to keep the grapes intact? Don't worry, with just a small piece of dental floss, peeling grapes will become easier than ever. The method is extremely simple. Use the pointed end of the dental floss, place it on the stem of the grape. Then, gently pull a straight line from the stem down to the bottom of the fruit. This cut will create a small gap, but enough for you to easily peel the skin without crushing the flesh inside. The result is beautiful. Whole peeled grapes, perfect for salads, desserts, or garnishes. Why is this tip convenient? No need to use a knife, reducing the risk of cutting your hand when working with small grapes. Much faster than using fingernails or a sharp knife. Keeps the shape and juiciness of the grapes intact. This is an extremely useful tip for those who love meticulousness in cooking or preparing food for children, making meals safer and more beautiful. So with just one item that seems to only serve for oral care, dental floss, we have discovered a series of great uses in life. These tips not only help you save time, but also make life simpler every day. Sometimes creativity lies in the little things that we don't expect. If you find this video useful, try applying it today, and let me know which tip you like best in the comments section. Don't forget to like to support me, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next great tips that I will share. Thank you for accompanying me until the end of the video. See you in the next videos with more interesting tips.